currently struggling to generate highly targeted, qualified leads for your business online? If you said yes, then chances are you really don't have a lead problem. What you actually have is a content problem. So in this video, what I want to do is I want to share with you a super powerful copywriting framework that you can start implementing right away to understand exactly what your potential leads are looking for, how you need to start positioning yourself, and how to start attracting those quality leads that are already looking for what you have to offer. If that sounds like something that you want to do, then keep on watching. Guys and gals, this is Barbie Figueroa with RiseMarketingAndDesign.com, and after sponsoring hundreds of people online using video marketing, my personal branded website, and simple funnels that keep on working even when I'm not online, I'm here to teach you how to attract qualified, like-minded people that already want what you have to offer without feeling like a pushy salesperson. So if that sounds like something that you want to do, then let's dig into the content. All right, guys and gals. So first things first, what is a lead? Well, a lead is technically not a lead until they actually agree to have you market to them. And how they do that is through an opt-in form on a website or a sales funnel. But what really happens before that? What leads up to that person actually landing on your web page so that they can enter their information and learn more about what it is that you have to offer? Before they're a lead, they're a person just like you and me, and we are looking to solve our problems. So what do we do when we are looking to solve our problems? You might call a friend, or maybe you'll ask a question inside of a Facebook group. But what most of us are actually doing is we're going to Google and we're typing that question in. So some of those questions could be, how do I start keto? Or what is the best exercise program for a woman over 50? Or how do I build a network marketing funnel? Those are the types of questions that people are asking inside of Google. So the first thing you need to know is that people are looking to solve a problem. That's why they're typing into Google. One of Google's jobs is when they type in something into the Google search engine, their job is to deliver relevant content. So obviously, the more relevant your content is in answering that person's question, you are going to have a better chance to be right there front and center when that person is looking. So what we want to do as marketers is we want to intercept that search. When they're entering their question into Google, Google's the middleman. What they're going to do is they're going to deliver the most relevant search. So if you're creating content, the whole idea is that when that person enters that question into Google, they find you. Now, the reality is that after they type in their question and Google delivers that search result, there may be multiple different people that are answering the same question. And this, my friends, is where personal branding really comes into play. When you understand that who you are is almost more important than the question that you're answering, then you'll understand that personal branding is super duper important in this whole entire process. But we'll get into that in another video. So right now, I want to focus on making sure that you're creating content that people will find, and that's what you want them to do. So the first thing you got to do is you have got to see yourself as a problem solver. Your product solves a problem for the person that is searching. So what I want you to do right now is think about it. What is it that you are selling right now? And how is it that what you're selling is a potential solution for what people are looking for? So what I want you to do is take out a notepad and a piece of paper, and I want you to really write a list down of what is the problem that your product helps solve. I want you to write those things down. So maybe you're selling some sort of weight loss shake. Well, what is so special about your weight loss shake? Well, maybe it is low carb, it's sugar free, it is keto friendly, it is all these things, right? I want you to write down all those things that your product helps solve. And now I want you to think about it in a completely different way. I want you to reverse engineer your process, and rather than trying to sell everybody your product, I want you to think, as people are searching in Google, what is it that they could be possibly typing in that my product would be a solution for? So maybe they're entering keto friendly, low sugar shake. So now what you want is that you want to create some sort of a piece of content that you can position your information that is going to help solve that person's problem, answer their question, but then you're going to be able to use your product as the solution to that problem. So that's the way you want to think about it. So you want to reverse engineer the goal. What is the problem the person is searching for? What is it that your product actually solves? And then how can you create content that positions your product as the solution to the problem that they're searching for to begin with? Now, what I actually did here was I used one of the most powerful copywriting strategies that has been around forever, and it is called the PAS framework, which is problem, agitate, solution. Remember, your product is the solution. And then the search that that person is doing is the problem that they're having. So the agitation part is where your content comes in. You want to share your story and how you were also looking for a low sugar keto friendly shake, and you looked through the market and you, lo and behold, you finally found something that actually works. And then once you share what works, then you point to your product. You don't have to say your product's name. You don't have to do any of that stuff. But you use the problem, agitate, solution in order to come up with those content ideas that are going to connect your offer as the solution to that person's problem. So remember, people are actually looking in Google or even YouTube, because if you're a visual person like me, you're looking for a video. So they're either looking on Google or they're looking on YouTube. Now, the awesome thing about YouTube is that it actually, if you use your keywords correctly, it also appears on Google, because Google will deliver YouTube search results, which is awesome. So it's kind of like a 2-for-1, right? But the whole point is that you want to use this PAS framework when you are creating the content. If that person likes your video, how you delivered it, and they like your personality, because here's the thing, people want to buy from people. So giving that information is just the first step. Now, what's going on inside of the mind of the person that is searching for that solution is, okay, this information was really, really great, but do I like this person? Do I want to take that next step in their process? Do I want to take that next step and click on that link right below in the description box, inside of their video to see what is the solution that they're recommending? So then that's where your personality and your personal branding comes in. And we will be discussing that in a future video. But here's what I want you to do right now. If you are getting value from this video so far, if you would go ahead and just give me a like and subscribe to my channel and hit that notification bell, that will show me that this video is actually helping you. If you know someone that can benefit from this information, please go ahead and click on that share button and make sure to share it with a friend. All right, so now that we have connected your product as the offer and the solution to that person's problem that they're typing into Google, how do you actually come up with content that is going to ensure that your potential prospects or leads are actually finding you online? Well, that's what I'm going to go into my copywriting software to give you some ideas of how you can connect those two things together. So let's go into the copywriting software so that we can get some ideas right now. So when I need to come up with content ideas, I always rely on Jasper, which is the copywriting AI software that I use to create content for my sales pages, my website, come up with email headlines and video topic ideas, and so much more. If you want to test out Jasper for yourself, if you sign up with my link, you'll get 10,000 free credits just to test Jasper out. So if you want to check it out, I will have a link for you in the description box right below my video. All right, so I'm going to come over to video topic ideas. And as you can see, it says that this is to help you brainstorm new video topics that will engage viewers and rank well on YouTube or Google for that matter, which is why we want to use this particular one to come up with the ideas. So I'm going to click over here And I already took the liberty of trying this already. And so the keyword that I used as an example is low sugar keto friendly shake. And the keyword I want to rank for is low sugar keto shake. And I want to use a fun tone of voice because I like to have fun. So why not? So I already got some outputs which are stored in your history. But if you want to do brand new outputs, all you have to do is click on generate AI content, select the amount of outputs that you want Jasper to create, and then boom, just click on that button. So I'm going to go to history because Jasper came up with some really awesome ideas. Here's a few that I really thought were cool. 5 ways to make a low sugar keto shake. 20 recipes with ingredients you can find in your cupboards and recipe ideas for when you're cooking on the fly. You can grab these ideas and then flip them so that you can end up pointing to your product as a solution, which is really, really cool. If you want to grab these ideas and then pair them up with the PAS copywriting framework so that you know how to create a lead magnet that people will want to download and give you their email and name for, then make sure to check out my last video, which I will link for you the end screens right at the end of this video. So make sure to watch that video when you're done with this one. All right, so now that we have some ideas, guys and gals, now it's time to create some content. Now, I know that this is the hardest part and it can be really scary, but you have to think of it as if you want to sell your products, you want to be a solution for people's problems. And how are they going to find you if you're not putting content out there? So that is one of those challenging things that people struggle with the most. But I assure you that if you truly want to help people and you truly believe that your product is a solution for other people's problems, then creating content becomes more about trying to help that person than the uncomfortable vibe and the feeling that we have of putting our content out there. Here's the truth. People are looking for you, but if you're not on Google and you're not on YouTube, are you actually doing them a disservice? If you really feel strongly about the product that you're selling, then you should really be creating that content that is going to help people solve their problems. Because that's what we're in business to begin with, right? We make money for creating value in the world and for selling products that are actually going to help people. So if you're not putting yourself out there and if people are not finding you, then we really need to look at ourselves and ask ourselves, am I really just stuck in my head? Or maybe I need to think about that other person more. And I promise you that when you start thinking about other people and that they need your content and they need your product, creating content becomes a lot easier. Now, here's one tip that actually helped me a ton in my journey, and that is if you are not sure what kind of content you should be creating, then document. This is a really powerful way to share your product and sell your product without actually selling it. Now, what do I mean by that? Well, depending on the product that you chose, chances are you have a story that's personally connected to why you chose to affiliate with that product in the first place. Now, I know some of us, we just sign up for affiliate programs just because, you can make money. And that's not what I'm talking about. I am speaking specifically to a person that was like me, that you want to attract like-minded, quality, and pre-qualified leads that are already looking for what you have to offer. So what exactly does that mean? That we already know what problems they're trying to solve. Why? Because we've already been through it. So using your story and documenting your journey is going to be a super duper powerful strategy to connect with that person's problems, because if you've already been there, done that, who better to actually help them, right? If you've already lost 50 pounds using your weight loss product, instead of racking your brain trying to come up with original content that might not even connect with that person, then you can go ahead and just share your story of how you actually went through that journey yourself and how eventually that product solved your problem. And that's why you are qualified to recommend this as a solution to them, because you've been where they're at. So if all else fails and you're still struggling to find content to come up with, then look into your own journey, look into your own story, and somehow connect that product with why you chose that product to begin with. So I would also challenge you to look at your product if you're not sure what kind of content you're going to create right now, and write down all the reasons you chose that product over all the other products that you could have affiliated with out there. And then hit record, create your first video, and share your story. Share why that product helped you. And then with a little bit keyword magic, you can get people to find you. They'll even be more compelled to listen because you come from personal experience. And that, my friends, is completely invaluable. So again, if all else fails, instead of trying to create, just document, because there is nothing more powerful than your personal story of using that product that solved your problem and then sharing with others exactly how they can do it too. All right, guys and gals, well, that's it for me today. I truly hope that this information helped you. If it did, please go ahead and like this video and subscribe to my channel, and make sure to hit that notification bell if you want to be alerted the next time that I upload a video to my YouTube channel. And if you want to check out Jasper AI, which is the copywriting software that I demonstrated in this video, I will have links for you in the description box right below this video. So here is a challenge for you today. Taking the PAS framework, problem, agitate, solution, in the comment section right below this video, I want you to write down what is the problem that your customer is having right now. How can you connect that problem to a story that you have experience with? And then what is the solution to that problem? I will go ahead and take a look in the comment section, and I will choose who came up with the best answer, and I may feature your comment on the next video. So remember, guys and gals, if you're not putting yourself out there, there's absolutely no way our potential prospects and leads can find us. So I encourage you to take that leap of faith, stay focused, and take massive action, because there's someone out there waiting for you to be the solution to their problem. So make sure to put yourself out there. All right, guys and gals, again, this has been Barbie Figueroa with RiseMarketingAndDesign.com. Thank you so much for watching, and I will see you on another video. Bye.